Hey, yo, hi, it's InfernoKun here with a little bit of me sharing my experience going to the Stalker Con up in Atlanta, Georgia. This is pretty much a Walking Dead event, the show, the comics, the game, various things like that, a convention. It was a huge convention up in Atlanta, Georgia, and it was definitely awesome to go there. So I'm gonna share my experiences. Normally I wouldn't do that, but it was a fairly interesting experience getting there, and of course once I was there, for the most part. So let's go ahead and get into it. Starting off with the, pre-planning, okay? So, of course, one day I saw the con that was happening in Atlanta, and Clem was gonna be there, Melissa Hutchison. That was pretty awesome. But then, okay, Nicki Rapp, whenever she, I guess, commented on my second video about Lilly, she mentioned that, hey, I'm gonna be at the con in Atlanta. And I was like, yo, Melissa and Nicki are both going to be there? I have to go. So I planned that and, of course went on Saturday, which was definitely really awesome. So got to meet both Melissa Hutchison, the voice of Clem, and Nicki Rapp, the voice of Lilly. So, I just went for the Saturday session because I ain't got time, or, I couldn't justify actually going like all 3 days, even if I do get in for free, because all military personnel do get in for free. So that's definitely a plus. Saves money. Definitely really awesome there. So I pretty much plan to go like around 10 and make it there at like 12. Okay, so the problem with that was, okay, I was playing Red Dead 2 at like 9:30 a.m. and I was like, yo, I'll go at 10 o'clock. But I forgot, okay? My horse fell down and I was like, yo, wait. Time zones, because I stay in Alabama and that's during the central time, but then Atlanta or Georgia, is in the eastern time, so an hour ahead, and I forgot. But I did end up making it on time a little bit. I did miss a little bit of the panel, but that was definitely, wow, I missed that, okay? Forgot about time zones. They are a thing, okay? So that was great. I rushed out, made it on time for the panel for the most part. And once I got there, it was definitely like overwhelming, okay? I was like, there was a bunch of things going on, and I was like, yo, where's the panel at? So I rushed down to the panel, made it there, sat down, heard a bunch of awesome questions, and it was, Melissa and Nicki both on the panel, answering questions, having a great time. It was definitely great to see in person. It was really, really awesome. I even got to ask me a question. I asked it to Nicki, asked if she remembered me from the comments, and then asked her opinions on Lilly's character in episode 2, her being so mean. And she said that it was very surprising to her that Lilly was so mean, but she understood, things happened in the past that probably pushed her over the edge, and she could have, just, become this mean person that's very different. So that was definitely great. She does feel the writers did a great job with that, and it's definitely really awesome. She played a great performance as Lilly in her current mood, being so mean, but it was definitely really awesome to ask that question and have it answered. The panel was pretty fun, pretty awesome, and then afterwards, I went on a search to go find Nicki and Melissa, okay? There were a bunch of Clem cosplayers that were really cool to see. Definitely really awesome seeing that. We had one that was like Marlon, who was a female, was definitely really cool to see as well. It was a really, really nice convention for the most part. So I went to go hunt down Nicki, and I had this poster, okay? So before I went to the convention, okay, so I wanted to go ahead and make a poster to make for myself, to have it signed by Nicki and Melissa, okay? So I went in Photoshop before the event, created a little rough draft of a poster based upon the official one that didn't really have a high resolution. So I wanted one that was high res that I could go ahead and make myself and print off, and I did just that. It'll be on your screen. And for the most part, it turned out very, 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 very well, okay? I'm not a perfect graphic designer, but I think it turned out pretty well in its current form, and it's definitely really awesome. So I did that, I pulled it out, and I was like, yo, Nicki, can you sign this? And she was like, whoa, that's really cool. Because it's a cool poster, right? Yeah, it's a pretty cool poster. So she signed that, and it was for free, because I think the autographs were $25. And the photo was $5, but she gave it to me for free, which was definitely really, really awesome. I really do appreciate that. I'm a college student. I'm over here struggling with money, okay? It's not my fault, but, it was definitely, I came prepared to go ahead and, pay as much as I need to, but that was definitely a nice little service there. But for the most part, her message will be on the screen. It says, Javoris, which is my name, my favorite YouTuber, which was definitely really cool. Thank you so much for being such an amazing companion on this journey. Keep up the good work and enjoy your bright future. Heart XO, Nicki Rapp, Lilly, and then of course the con this year. So that was definitely a really great message. I really do appreciate that. She is such a sweet person. You meet Nicki Rapp in real life. She is so nice and sweet, and it's definitely really awesome. And she just said so many nice things to me. It made me feel really great. So that was definitely awesome. Nicki Rapp is like my favorite person. She's definitely really cool. And hey, I'm her favorite YouTuber. That's definitely really awesome. Did not pay her to say that, by the way, because I'm broke, okay? Anyways, that was definitely really cool. That was my highlight. Man, Nicki is just incredible. And after that, there was a bunch of cool art there as well. I didn't get a picture of it entirely, but there were some really cool, like, original art by this dude. His name was AJ something. I forgot his name, but he was incredible. There were some season 4 drawings, some season 2 drawings, and it was really good. Like wow. I want to go ahead and buy it, but I want to go ahead and buy one, but you know, it was just incredible. There were some nice stuff there. And then moving on after that, I went to go see Melissa. Wow, she was in the more prestigious section of the convention that had all the Walking Dead show actors around and everything else. And I went ahead and waited in line, paid $40 to get a picture and autograph from her as well. That was definitely a really cool experience. Pulled out my poster, everyone was like, wow, that's a nice poster. And I was like, yeah, I know, but it was definitely really cool. Talked to her a little bit about her performance and everything, and her, you know, episode 3 and 4 happening and various things like that. It was definitely a really cool. She signed as well a personal message saying, Javoris, thanks for being a part of Clem's journey. Smiley face, still not bitten, and then sign her name with the heart and Clem as well. That's definitely really awesome. So I have a personalized signed poster for myself, which is definitely going to be a great thing to have for many years to come. A nice look back on these characters is definitely really great. So that was pretty much that. A little thing that Melissa may have mentioned, I don't remember exactly, but she said that her lines for episode 4 are almost done. So there's that. And then of course she said episode 3 pretty much done, but you know, we're waiting on Skybound to go ahead and confirm some more things about that. But overall, it was a pretty nice convention. I didn't do much after that. I looked around at the, you know, Overkill's The Walking Dead booth a little bit. Walked around looking at some art and stuff. Forgot to mention this, but on my way out, I was going to go ahead and say goodbye to Nicki Rapp because she said to go ahead and say goodbye when I'm about to leave. So I did just that. And once again, man, she was really nice. She's just an awesome person in general. And she said she's looking out for my videos, that she subscribed, and she was like, when's your next one? And I'm like, I don't know, but now I'm kind of motivated. You know, she's looking out for my videos and she likes them for the most part. So that's definitely really motivating for me to go ahead and push out, well, not push out, but, you know, produce this content. Is definitely really awesome. And, you know, it just really, just thinking that someone who voices the game gave me a compliment on my videos is just really great as well. Also, during the panel, I did see a fan, if you would call it that, after I asked my question. He's like, hey, I knew I recognized you. Keep up the good videos, and he fist bump, you know, things like that. It was pretty awesome meeting somebody who watched my videos as well, because I wasn't really expecting to go ahead and see anybody who watched my videos, because I am a relatively small channel still. Going to a big event like this won't, you know, do much, you know, in terms of just meeting people. But meeting one, and even like having Nicki Rapp, a voice actress who is, you know, in the game, saying they enjoy my videos is definitely really motivating, and that's really just incredible. I'm actually very surprised. That's my first, you know, encounterment like this, and it's really crazy to think about. Really crazy to think about. So that's pretty much it as of right now. And, you know, it was a pretty nice convention. There were a bunch of cosplayers, like a lot of cosplayers. Probably the main reason for an event like that, but there were a bunch of Negans. He was definitely number one out there. Then we had Carl's and some Rick Grimes. There were some really great cosplayers. Like some look Some looked just like, you know, the actors, and it was a little bit creepy sometimes, but it was definitely really awesome. Hey, if you have one of these events near you, just go. It's definitely really, really great. If you guys do love The Walking Dead, I mean, I watched the show, but I went there just to go ahead and meet Melissa and Nikki, okay? But if you like the game and, you know, one of them are there, but then you also watch the show sometimes, go. It's definitely really awesome. It isn't like completely 100% Walking Dead. There's some other things there, because I promise you, man, the line for Joe, what's his name, like Bernthal or something like that, the one who plays Shane in Punisher, his line was longer than like Chandler Riggs, who played Carl. So there's definitely some people who wanted to go ahead and meet him because of Punisher as well. So that was definitely really cool, really awesome place. Saw Carol, her as well. Saw a lot of people. It was really awesome. Saw Glenn, what's his face? I forgot his name. Stephen or something like that, I don't know. But it was definitely really cool. A bunch of high profile actors there, and it was a fun event, man. Definitely one of my favorite events, one of my only events. Hopefully I'll get to go to more conventions or some gaming stuff, various things like that in the future. But for now, I went there with the sole purpose of going ahead and securing me some autographs and meeting me some awesome Telltale Games people. So, oh yeah, quick rant about the expenses, okay? So, you know, I went there, okay, probably with like less than $100, okay? So I wasn't expecting to go ahead and spend a lot of money, but for the most part, okay, parking. So I never actually went to a convention, like a big convention, so I was like, hey, maybe it's like parking lot parking, but no, okay, you have to go ahead and park in like some $20 like parking deck, and I was like, $20? Really? That's a lot. But, you know, a lot to me, okay? But after that, I got in for free because I'm military, and then, like, the Clementine, just to get a signature or an autograph and photo, $40? That's a lot of money. I spent that as well. But other than that, it wasn't that bad. People in Georgia cannot park, by the way, okay? So in the parking deck, there were about 5 free parking spots. And I say free loosely because there were some cars that were parked like in the middle of it, so your car couldn't even fit in that parking spot. So, you know, eventually I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna go ahead and just park in between this one who's like in my parking spot and this one who's like very close to that empty one. So it was a very tight squeeze, but I made it in there scratch free, but my door would only open like less than 50% of the way, which was definitely great. Georgians, man, y'all gotta park better. That's terrible. That's awful. Like, there were some really, really, really bad parking. Like, I went around like 10 times and saw at least like 5 cars who were like all in a different parking spot that was empty. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. But anyways, thank you all for watching this video. I think that's all I gotta mention for that. It was pretty awesome. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this story. Little story of my time at the convention for Walker Stalker, okay? Thank you guys for watching. Look out for some actual videos on The Walking Dead, the final season, coming up very soon. And I'll catch you guys next time. I'm out.